Hmm. Let's see here. Okay. Welcome to the podcast slash stream slash
Whatever the hell it ends up being.
whatever soundbite. We play Dungeons and Dragons. Let's all go around the table, quickly introduce our characters, and answer the question of the week. What is the question of the week, Rich?
The question of the week is: speak about resentment. What is it you resent most?
All right. Y'all want to go in order? Or we want to just jump at it.
Let's see who's first.
Lawson's first, right?
All right. Lawson tries his best to let things go, or so he tells himself. Truth is, he's seized with resentment, and this is where he gets most of his renaming comes from. As for his most deep-seated resentments, the bitch king, Ass Harass, ranks up there for playing him a fool.
Whoa.
But it's the Master Bader that really gets him riled up.
Ass, hair, ass. Lawson, you winded? I feel like you had to go a long way for that one.
Yeah, I like it better just call him the bitch king.
It's good. That works. Juju playing our Tabaxi bard.
I feel bad for all female dogs when you say that, though.
Yeah. Think about it. Juju playing our Tabaxi rogue, Lawson. Up next is Sombra, played by our resident. What are you? You're like a military engineer or something, Tom? You're in the Navy, right?
I was. No longer.
That's classified.
Yeah, I have to kill you.
Yeah.
So Sombra represents very little in life, but when considering some of the experiences he's had, the most he's felt has been to people around him who have cheated those less fortunate for pure personal gain. You know, the opposite of Robin Hood. People who do this are vile creatures and should be resented and hated by all of society.
Mm-hmm. And I can't remember. You're a high elven wizard, right?
Yes. It's a very valid point.
He's pretty stoned.
Yeah. My name is Tristan. I play Roger, the Tiefling rogue. Something that Roger resents is being beholden to those in power who abuse their station. From the Hag Fleta to good King of Serarak to the slavers of Berbastet and the city of Brass. He and his group are uniquely placed to make real change in the world and use their powers for good. Time and time again, he feels forced to give up on helping others and making things better just to preserve the status quo. If he had a wish, gods know what he'd do with it. Probably something drastic. Do we have Miles? Is he back?
I am here. I've been here.
Welcome back, Landon.
Hello. I am playing Miles, the cleric half-orc. Miles doesn't resent much. He tries to live his life without much hatred, but he does not like it when the weak are taken advantage of.
Spoken like a true holy man.
Holy man.
And last in the order, but not least,
Board Sombra, or Som. Not Sombra.
on playing our fighter, Rando.
Some Rando. Some has historically resented his entire upbringing and the people responsible for it. He regrets not having the courage to stand up to Narlac when he was a boy, but feels resentment at the idea that he harbors those inadequacies as an adult, though it's arguable that he does.
Mm-hmm.
Narlac is such a good name. I'm the worst DM if I don't end up using it.
I feel like every other week I come up with a new NPC for the backstory, and I'm like, maybe I'll use it this time. No, he never will.
Wow, the funniest part about 90% of any NPCs I make up, they're drowned.
That's true. All of mine are fucking dead. Oh, no.
All right.
Well.
So, anyone want to do a little recap when we last left off?
Yeah, I'll recap. Fuck it. When last we left our heroes, having defeated the evil red hag Fleta and her coven of villainy, they were trying to usurp the Black Cauldron cult in their control of the Doom Vault, a sacred ruin ruled over by Baba Yaga that acted as a kind of first national bank of Lich's phylacteries. So we wiped the floor with pretty much like all of the above. And after having slain Fleta in her underwater coven cavern, it's good. We looted her body and rescued, I'd say probably about 60-70% of the villagers.
You skipped the second she fell, we ended up in Baba Yaga's realm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Baba Yaga offered us a deal. I say offered, you know.
Like
She
you had
pointed
much
a
of
gun at
choice.
us. Yeah.
What would be the phrase? Indentured servitude.
She made us an offer.
Quite indentured.
She made us an
Somebody
offer we
can't
couldn't
refuse.
refuse.
Literally.
Yeah. So, and against all logic, we agreed. So we have that to look forward to, whatever devil deal she's going to spring on us. We rescued 60-70% of the surviving villagers. No, that makes it sound like that makes it sound like we left survivors behind. No, we rescued all the survivors of the floating wooden city, like water, like Kevin Costner Waterworld out there. Their city was exploded by a kraken, thanks to the coven. But we killed the kraken, we killed the hags, and we loaded everybody up into a magnificent mansion. And then we used, what was it? How did we get them over there?
Magic circle?
Teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Teleportation circle. Just a baller ass teleportation.
Yeah, I remember
circle,
we
I guess.
went and found a teleportation circle that we could utilize on the other side.
It's like in Fallout when like a whole bunch of NPCs go for the door at once and they all just vanish and appear in the next zone. That's what I'm picturing.
Exactly the same thing, actually.
Hello there.
All you see is people coming through.
I saw a mud crab yesterday. So we teleported them to a city high in the mountains called
Calabec.
Thank you. And we introduced their two respective mayors to each other. And then Ark Greyhaven, our resident wild sorcerer, used a wish to conjure a mighty fortress, capital M, capital F. And this fortress was a new permanent fixture in the landscape, staffed by unseen servants, lavishly decorated and furnished with all the food and whatever they'd need until the end of time. And so now there's like a little mini city right next to the survivors outpost in the mountains there, and they can use it to build up and expand the whole of humanity has post-apocalypse, but with our Lich King having flooded the earth so thoughtfully. And then we hopped on the back of our aquatic dinosaur and made our way towards the submerged cavern library of the Black Dragon, whose name escapes me. Quilog. Like Quaalude, but instead of putting you to sleep, he fucking kills you. So we're gonna go see him, and we're gonna see if maybe we can get the Forge of Fury running again, and maybe forge some magic items or break down some that we don't need. And yeah, we're gonna see what we can do about getting the fuck out of this bubble and taking care of our two remaining enemies, Gazra the Pit Fiend and Acererak the Lich King.
I really want to cast Gate. I really want to cast Gate. Yeah.
Well, you did last session. It did not work.
Did not work. Again. I really want to go somewhere where I can cast Gate. I'm so angry. Did nothing. Wasted money. Wasted a spell slot.
Is this a legitimate place for a wish, though? Not that I have one to offer.
Can we wish for Gate to work, or can we wish for the bubble for us to go? Can we wish to be out of the? I don't know how this bubble works, like at all.
Wish can do many, many things.
Wish could probably do that if we're willing to spend a wish on it.
Just fucking
Is that-
skadoosh out of this fucking bubble.
Is that what we want to do though? I mean, if we
No.
I would love to personally.
We're trying to get the information to get to take out the Bitch King's phylactery. So we're staying in the bubble because we want to talk to the dragon first.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Rich, how long till my divine interventions back?
Let me see here.
It's been a while. We haven't taken any downtime.
No, we haven't taken downtime in a while.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with the fact that we've been like literally
Boom, boom, boom.
in combat for like 7,
4
10 sessions. Feels like a long time.
Need my divine back. Love
You
it
get
back.
it back
Ye-
on the 45th of fall.
What
4 more
is now?
days.
Still? It was 4 more days like 5 sessions ago.
And it's
Five
the next
seconds
day.
ago was like the first fight.
What I find funny is that Landon is arguing with us in his character voice. Like he's arguing to thin air right now. He's like,
Can
why can't you come back to me? And we're like,
we
"What?"
take like how far away is the dragon?
Roger looks over at Wave and he's like, "Trouble at home."
What's this guy?
Wink.
What is he laughing at? What's he usually yelling at?
It's 2 days away.
Can we take 2 days here and go there? And then I'll have my divine intervention up in case one of us dies. Or like, I don't know, is teleported to the 9th plane of hell or something. I don't know. Weird shit happens when we go do stuff.
You need resurrection
wanna-
stones. We got diamonds, don't we?
No, I was just saying, like, I'm just saying if we need a divine intervention, I think it's good to have up.
So you want to take a little
Just like 2 days.
2-day vacay?
It's not long. My god
So
has
what
a
is it
7-day
that,
cooldown period.
What is it that divine intervention does for you?
Very vague.
Very vague.
It is pretty vague.
Like maybe a wish spell?
Basically.
Oh wait, a wish spell's probably better.
Divine intervention.
That much.
Employing our
fast.
deity's aid requires you to use your action to describe the assistance you seek and roll percentile die. If your roll number equal to or lower, the DM chooses the nature of the intervention, the effect of any cleric spell or cleric domain spell would be appropriate. If your deity, you can't use it for. It's very vague.
So what I'm saying is you guys have a wish spell. Probably 2, right?
Well, I have one.
You have
I have
2,
one
right?
from the Book of Tongues. Yep.
Oh, so 3.
Oh,
And
damn.
from Sombra 2.
3, technically, yeah.
Jesus. Why are we loaded with wishes?
So if my Sombra 2 casts a wish and he fails his 1/3 roll, does that mean that I can never cast wish again?
That,
Or
yes.
just Sombra, or
Just
just Sombra
Sombra.
2?
I mean,
What if he counters the wish spell?
What if I counter the wish spell?
Like, no, wait, I did my mind. The fucking inevitables like call him on his cell phone, like, "Sir, we noticed you're trying to bend reality." He's like, "Yo no hablo inglés."
Eh?
Hangs up the
¿Cómo?
phone.
¿Cómo?
I didn't even subscribe to cable.
All right, so like 2 days here. Are we really this opposed to taking 2 days?
No, we can take
48
2 days.
hours.
You
What
want
are
to take
we,
2 days to do what, though?
Huh.
Well, I actually
Chill.
was going to buy some stuff in.
Yeah, let's take 2 days, chill, buy stuff, have a martini.
And you can buy
the
some
beach.
fucking diamonds, bro. If you're worried about resurrection.
Yeah.
I could, yes. That is something I could do. You're all supposed to have your diamonds on you. I'd like to point this fact out.
Yes, yes.
We
A
all do.
diamond worth how much?
Does everyone
2 months of
300 if
Hey.
you're really cheap, 1,000 if you want me to actually raise you if you have a die for more than a minute.
2 months
And then I
of
also have
salary.
like 3 gems
Don't
of
you know?
1,000 on me. Rich, how many gems can I
Pizza
get
pasta.
here?
Does it have to be a gem worth a certain amount, or does it have to be?
Oh, no clue. Let me check. Dependent on the spell, I assume. Let's check True Resurrection. That's diamonds worth 25,000.
Oh God.
That's for True Resurrection.
A lot of diamonds
I
right
don't
there.
think I'll be needing that, hopefully. Do we not have a regular resurrection prepared? What the fuck?
You
Well, you
barely
got 2
have
days to
healing
prepare it,
spells
so
prepared.
I know. Oh, there it is. Found it. A diamond worth 1,000 gold.
okay, done.
Okay, so you can get you can get 2 that are worth 1,000 gold, and then you can get a total of 6,000 gold worth of diamonds in town.
Sick. I will do that. Say 1,000 gold. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, so
It hits my bank account.
1,000 gold diamonds.
Got 5,000 gold things. Sick as hell. And then another.
4,000
Wait.
gold worth of diamonds. Less than
Sick.
probably 500.
Sick.
Woohoo.
The money changer is like, I don't know what to do with all this money.
Change it into diamonds.
The best
Do,
option.
do you have diamonds?
All right. Well, thanks
How
for
about
your
rubies and other
patience.
precious metals? Precious gems.
Oh, yeah, rubies for my boy and his simulacrum over here.
I need snow. Don't I just need a whole bunch of snow?
And
Yeah,
ruby dust, my
I don't know.
man.
You
Ruby dust. Good point. Yes,
You
yes. I
You don't need
totally.
anything.
Yeah, I've been wishing my simulacrum. So
But when you wish for
Very easy to-
simulacrum, the simulacrum doesn't have a 9th level spell.
except that I use my book of tongues.
Ah,
Yeah.
gross.
Yes, it's very, very bad.
Pretty
It's so
slobbery.
bad. I'm gonna have. I
But you
really
know
do
what?
think I need a cheaper
You'd make
fleet of
out with that
simulacrums.
book for that free wish.
You know what though? I could do. I could start making simulacrums of the entire party.
I think you can only have one active at a time, if you're the caster.
Oh
Didn't
yeah,
we go through this?
we went through this. Remember the simulacrum could cast wish and create another simulacrum of somebody else, and
So
then create
if
another simulacrum of. Well, actually, I would have to keep doing it for myself. I need that wish spell. Well, no, I would run out of the wish spell.
I mean, if
But
we're going into a big fight again, simulacrum of boots. That's all I'm saying.
That's a good point.
Hmm. So now, if Arc could somehow cast Simulacrum, then we could have 2 Simulacrums active at a time. Not
Yes.
necessarily of you guys, the casters. Could be anybody. Could be 2 fighters.
Mhm. All right. So, anything else you guys want to do for 2 days?
Well, I'm buying non-lethal crossbow bolts.
Yeah, you can
trying to
do
get
that in
them
10
made.
minutes, though.
Jesus, jumping Jiminy Cricket.
the bolt heads come in a variety of shapes, from opened and closed fists to like spanking hands, slapping hands.
I got a question for the god, not actual god, rich god. Can my channel divinity make it so that I can cast gate through the bubble and bring Roger's daughter
You cannot
here?
cast gate through the bubble.
We knew that
Annoying.
though.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Could divine intervention bring my
that's
daughter
what
through
I'm
the bubble?
asking.
Full stop.
So your goddess might do that for you. Yeah. I mean, does it say the god has to do something for you?
I mean, it'd be a pretty big dick move if they didn't. It's a procedural thing.
Have you met the gods?
Yeah, all right, but I've done a lot for her of recent. As an action, request if the number rolled is equal to less than your cleric level, your deity intervenes. So yes, she does have to.
Hold on.
The other percentage is her not caring. That's what it is. It's like, I'll get to it later.
Describe the assistance you seek and roll percentile dice. If you roll a number equal to or lower your cleric level, your deity intervenes. The DM chooses the nature of the intervention, semicolon, the effect of any cleric spell or cleric domain spell would be appropriate.
Would be appropriate, yeah.
So it's probably going to do that, like a high level spell. And Rich gets to choose if he wants to solve that particular problem or make us do an abyssal dungeon, which I'm not necessarily opposed to. Out of character.
Abyssal dungeon?
I mean, my daughter's in the abyss. She's like, oh,
That's
it's fine. She's like Princess Peach or whatever the fuck, but she doesn't want to come
One of us
home.
could just like zip zop zippity out of the fucking out of the bubble for a bit with Wish. I do not want to do an abyssal dungeon like really bad. I do not want to do one.
I think that'd be
of the
kind of
treasure.
fun.
Well, it sounds like we don't immediately need to get out anyway. There's things we need to do inside the bubble.
Okay,
so.
well, I'm gonna cast Commune real quick.
Cladicardo says an abyssal dungeon would be wonderful.
I
did not miss my time trapped there, but to mow through one again would be wonderful.
Pipe down, you. I don't like dungeons. I'm claustrophobic.
Who are you talking to?
Yes, again.
Your god. I have very close relations with it.
Oh,
yeah, that's what they all say.
Oh, did you convert when I wasn't looking?
How would you know?
To look for a rare.
Do you talk to your god? No, I do.
I look at Wave.
Am I able to look for a rare item?
What are you looking for?
The belt of dwarven kind.
No, they won't have anything like that here.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast
Where
Commune.
we're going, they might.
Ooh. Oh, the abyss?
No. Above the dragon was an old dwarven complex that was taken over by the deep dwarf guys, the bad dwarves.
Is that something Whelm would know?
It wasn't taken over by Duergar.
Oh no, they were ghosts. That's right.
It's taken
Can I
over
cast
by your
Commune,
friend.
Rich?
What was that?
Can I cast Commune?
Yep.
All right, I got 3 questions. If I were to beseech you for divine intervention, would you teleport me out and my friends out of this bubble?
Read the rules. Yes.
Okay. But not divine. Can you not divine gate? And I cannot cast divine gate in the bubble. Like even if a divine intervention.
Unsure.
Unsure. All right. Well, we know. All right. Cool. Thank you. Thanks, God. Appreciate it. See you on the flippy dip. How are you? That'll be my last question.
Aw.
Well. Yes. No, yes.
Sick.
Cool. Now I can play this for Sam, and he can say that you're as big a dork as I am.
How are you?
Anyway,
Great-
well,
great
my god's
question.
doing yes, so that's pretty sick.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah,
If,
It's
unless you're
He's such a
yes,
yes
I
doer.
mean, ooh.
it's unsure if it can tell if she can teleport through the bubble, the gate, or do the gate through the bubble, but she definitely
That
can get us
question,
out of the
unsure.
bubble. Yeah, it was unsure.
Unsure. Yes, that was the answer. She doesn't know how.
Yeah.
She doesn't know if she can or can't.
Yeah, but
That
she
makes
knows
sense.
that
Understand
she
the
could.
question.
Oh, she doesn't understand the question.
No.
Oh, I cast. Oh, how does commune work? As a weird percentile chance. 1 second.
Well, while you're looking at that, why don't we have Rando take a turn looking for his thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
If I can't get what I want, I'm not sure I know what else to look for.
There isn't a big magic item economy here.
Yeah, so I'm done.
I'll wait for the next day and cast commune again.
Okay.
So, is there a point to try to get out of this bubble? I can cast Wish, if you guys
Yeah.
think.
But you have a percentage of losing wish forever, yeah?
Yes. So, is
I
that
do
the
not have that
chance we
percentage.
want? Well, that's casting Gate, though. That's not Wish.
No, I have divine intervention to get us out.
I thought that the answer was maybe or
That was for
unknown.
casting gate within the what's it called? And she
Why
didn't
is-
understand the question apparently.
We do know how to get out, by the way.
We got in.
Is
we
that
should
what
be
you're
able to
worried
get
about,
out.
Landon?
Well, isn't it through like a big fucking abyssal war or some shit?
There's a war going on, but we had to fight our way to it. Getting out is a different subject altogether. I mean, the second we pop out, you can gate.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
But
it's a
we
moot
had to
point
fight our
anyway.
way to it.
And it's a moot point anyway, because we need first.
Yeah. Is that what we're still here to talk to the dragon?
Yeah, I'm just saying. So are we sure that it's just complete smooth sailing?
I'm not saying it's smooth sailing, but I mean,
I
unless you're
don't-
talking about contingency.
Yeah. I just don't want to go through a dungeon to get out of this fucking bubble. I think it's just easier to just, go. And especially if mine just comes back in 7 days. We don't have to use wish. We just use divine intervention.
If it succeeds.
If it succeeds, then I can do it every day. There's no cooldown period unless I succeed. Except for long rest, of course.
Well, let's go talk to the black dragon.
All right.
Hopefully not get killed. Or have to battle some dragon and all of his little minions. I have played that campaign, and dragons can have a whole lot of minions if they want them.
It's true. Why one of us should cast sending and talk to the dragon, so that we don't come in unannounced.
All right. Let's do this. What's its name? What's it look like?
Quaylog, dragon, black.
Quaylog.
Evil.
Quaylug.
Sometimes
Dragon.
he likes to pretend like he's a
Voila.
gnome.
Sounds like he's a goat. All right.
Bah.
Cast sending.
I telepathically show you an image of him since I fought him before.
Got it. What's his name again?
Quaylog.
Waylog.
Yeah,
Well,
don't you have to know the person to send?
You have to be familiar with them.
Yes, I think you are correct.
I will make him familiar with him.
Is
Through
that
telepathy.
I don't
something you
know.
can do?
Don't think you
I
can
mean,
do that exactly.
If
but
you
maybe
if
you
you
can.
show the creature and
We're
you tell him his
telepathic
name, that's
bond.
the same as seeing him.
Because of you, Sombra. You're a wizard.
I
telepathic
know the
bond
telepathic bond exists, but that bond doesn't necessarily make you know somebody.
Yeah.
Someone
you have to
cast-
know somebody.
Someone cast greater image, and then I can see.
You don't know him still.
That seems weird, but it's just the same as looking at him and knowing his name.
On everyone's favorite podcast, Critical Role, they let him do it. Most popular
I'm
show on
fam-
the internet.
I'm familiar with people on the
Matt
television.
Mercer were my dad. Things would be different around here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm familiar with people on the television.
Right. Call him. Call him.
What do you? I don't call
What
people
if-
on the television.
Exactly.
I don't have magic Cowards.
Exactly.
I'm not magic. If I had their
Although-
phone number, I'll call their agent.
Although Paul Rudd did post, what was the dude? Oh my god, he was like in Kevin James. He posted Kevin James's like phone number on like live television one time. He's like, "This is Kevin James' phone number. Everybody call him." So technically, television could make you familiar with someone enough to cast sending.
No,
Does
it's a
anyone
law
have-
these days.
Sending other than me?
With which you are familiar.
I do not have sending. Well, I
Then-
haven't. I mean, if that's what our idea is, I would have prepared it at least.
But
Either on
Sombra doesn't
me-
know him either.
Can you prep it?
But I don't know him. That's the problem.
Fuck's
The only two people here that know him is Roger and Lawson.
Son of a bitch.
going
All right, we got a
unannounced?
couple days. Why don't we
We
scribe
have-
the scroll of sending and I'll cast it?
What if I just scry? Would I be familiar with him then?
No.
Probably has his place on lockdown.
I feel like if I spy on a fucking celebrity, I'd be very familiar with him at that point.
Jesus Christ.
How would they feel about you, though?
Huh? Pretty bad. They don't have to feel good. I could scry an enemy. I'll fucking talk to fucking, I don't know,
So you're looking to
Gazra or
make
some
enemies,
shit.
then?
No, but I just.
Does
I'm
scrying
still
even
familiar
allow
with them.
communication?
Huh? No,
Scry?
I'm saying I scry on them to
No.
get familiar with them and then send them.
Cry on them.
Don't scry for me, Argent. Well, do we have to act? I mean, isn't there other methods? I mean, this is a powerful ass dragon. He's probably got minions around, guys.
I'm just trying to be polite here. I want to avoid killing his minions if possible. We just want to talk to him.
Okay. In that case, if
Trying
we
to
have
be,
a day,
hospitable.
I should be able to craft a scroll of sending, right, Rich?
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't
really
think it
certain
takes
the
very
rule.
long.
Yeah, I don't know the rules on it, but fuck, I'm a 17th level fucking wizard. I should be able to do something.
I think it takes the same amount of time as like copying a spell into your spell book, but just like in reverse.
Oh, okay. I have to spend some gold for the ink is all I probably have to do,
Correct.
Probably
yeah.
equivalent to the spell level. Third level
Okay.
spell.
which is like pennies, you know.
50 gold per level.
Per level,
So
yeah.
150 gold, chief.
Okay,
What level is sending?
Third
third level.
level
I-
3.
Then I don't even think I have to roll because I know it, or if I do, it would be at an advantage.
According
don't roll.
to Xanathar, is just a week and 500 gold.
Ugh,
A week?
weak.
It's a week to do it.
For a third level spell scrolls.
Oh my
Jesus
lord! Well,
Christ.
in that case,
Rich, would you care to amend that?
No.
Okay.
Not gonna go
Rich is like,
dicking
fuck
around
you
with-
guys.
I'm not gonna go dicking around with fucking that shit. You're gonna be like, well, but you did it before. Come on.
Damn it.
It's just a +3 broadsword.
You do make a valid point.
Very
Um,
well.
We would totally take advantage of that over time.
So,
Let's
if I
see.
scry
What do
on
you
someone, I'm
mean
not
my
familiar
ninth
with them,
level
correct?
spell needs I mean I could cast wish to do it, but I think that'd be kind of stupid.
No.
Cast a ninth
So-
level sending gives you like the 140 words like Twitter instead of 25.
I'll
Yes, you
All
can
this
try
wizard
on
ever-
him if you choose to.
And then that would make me familiar, yeah?
but just be
Yes.
aware that if you're scrying on him, there's
Okay.
a chance that he'll know that you're scrying on him.
Yeah,
He's gonna roll against that, and
I know.
dragons have a pretty fucking good roll.
Yeah, but we're not trying to be mean. We're trying to be great.
As long as he can't see
spy on him.
invisibility, you'll be fine.
Probably got true side, but who cares?
Last I
Alright,
checked,
let
the
me
dragons
see.
can see
Be
invisible.
polite.
Give me a second.
Let's see what else I got in my
thing
spell
on
book.
scry.
Let's see.
Any all right, second hand, they get a +5. I've seen, does anyone have a likeness or garment of him or a body part?
Here's a likeness. Prestidigitation.
Cool. Anyone have a possession of his?
Oh, hells no.
No.
Did he give us a dragon scale?
No.
No.
Unfortunate. So you'll have a +3 to save.
Okay, so
Wait, he did give us a possession. The book, the spell book.
That you gave
Which
to the
we
king.
gave.
Oh,
And it was
Okay.
only,
how
wasn't
does
it
he
only
still
just
have
a
that?
page?
No, you burned the page.
Oh,
hey,
Someone hasn't
Could I
been
cast-
reading what I've been putting in Discord.
could I simply just prepare legend lore and then use legend lore to learn about him, name or describe a person, place, or object? The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you're named. Current tales, forgotten stories, even secret lore that has not been widely known.
That make you familiar with him?
If he is of legendary importance, which he might not be.
Mm,
A cool
That
ass
one.
dragon.
I would leave that up to. It's not really. I mean, definitely I could describe him, but I don't know if he's considered to be a person of legendary importance.
Cast and find out.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. There's no roll for it either.
All right.
So
let's see here.
Mhm. You can do it.
All right, so he
seeing if I
is
have-
a shadow drake.
Oh.
He is,
Oh, I've heard about those. So he's not like a black dragon. He's like a.
shadow
Oh my
drake.
god.
what's a shadow drake? I mean, I would know this just because I'm a 17th level wizard, but
He's like Calamite from fucking Dark Souls, is what he is.
Yeah, it's like a dragon, like a lesser dragon, basically.
Lesser.
Well, I mean, depending on who you're
Drake
comparing
versus
it to.
Dragon.
An ancient dragon and an ancient drake, the drake's going to be lesser.
Hmm. Oh god, but he's ancient.
Let's see here. He has fallen out with other shadow drakes. He is a member of the Night Cauldron.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's how I got the damn page, probably.
Didn't we just like run a full-on assault on the Night Cauldron?
yeah, didn't we kind of take down some of their people?
Yes.
Yeah?
But we made good with Baba Yaga afterwards. Maybe that carries some weight.
B.
Actually, you didn't take down anybody really. You ousted him from the institution. You fucked him up real good. You fucked him over real good, I mean.
Yeah. Was Baba Yaga affiliated with them? I never really got that.
They answered to her, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay.
They worked for her.
Like you.
Like us.
Yes.
Unwittingly.
Be
Unwittingly.
Are you
technically.
affiliated with Baba Yaga?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Then they were as well.
So that means could we go to Quaylog and be like, hey, same hat, and like show them our work contract and be like, let's be friends.
Qualog actually gave you the information on White Plume Mountain.
That's
Okay.
right. I wonder if he saw us with the weapons, if he'd like try and take them.
Try. He can try all he wants.
I mean, yeah, you could try, but I mean, to redo that, they have to go get Gaza. Gazra, not Gaza.
Gaza.
Boy.
They got to go to another prime and take over a city held by a bunch of religious people. It's impossible.
Okay. So with all that being learned about him, I still don't actually know him. I still couldn't send it to him.
I think that Legend Lore will get you the in.
Ooh. I say, well, boys, it looks like I might know enough about him. What should
That's
I say to him?
excellent news. Ooh.
Say hi. Can we come over?
Do we say, hi, we have a proposition if you're interested?
I'll write a
What is
message
up?
and you can send it. How about that?
That works perfect.
All right,
Mentally.
25 words. 1, 2, 3.
He's actually typing it.
'Cause I don't like fucking around. I like to get specific with it, baby. Specific is terrific.
I like to fuck up those specific words. It's really funny.
All right, glad we have priorities in order.
Every party needs some fuck up, right?
Yeah. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, exactly 25 words.
Say it.
On behalf of Roger and Lawson of the Door Kickers, we humbly ask for your hospitality in the near future that we might exchange knowledge.
There you go.
The shadows have spoken about your arrival. I await.
Yeah. We did it, boys.
All right.
At least this time we won't have to deal with him running around as a gnome, bickering and yelling at us as we try to fight a dragon.
True.
It's not there.
God damn.
Okay.
Kind of weird that there's only 2 of us left. Feels wrong.
Well, if Ark would ever wake up,
Yeah, I'm
There's
sleeping
3.
off. Sleeping the battle off after he went through 100 magical effects in one round. Body taxed beyond its limit. Honk shoo, honk shoo.
So off we go. Do you guys want to do anything else before we leave, though?
I can't think of anything here.
I mean, we can't buy awesome magical items, so I guess that means a no.
Well, we could see what they have. They might have something useful. Potions and that. You got a magic item market, Rich?
It's nothing significant. It would be anything you get in the player's handbook.
Anything in the player's handbook?
This place is basically a refugee camp.
Anything in the player's handbook, huh? All right, I'm going to get some shit together and I'm going to put it in chat. Sound good?
Sure. That should be good, right?
Spend some money.
I'm going to feed my cat because my cat is going crazy.
Meow.
Jesus, kid. Are you starving?
What were you thinking about buying, Tristan?
Random adventuring gear shit. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm gonna buy an abacus because that'll be good for some funny gags, I bet.
For all the math we have to do, all the accounting.
Oh yes. I'm gonna buy some antitoxin since I have a bunch of poison rattling around, and I'd hate for anything to go wrong.
Fair enough.
Here. Do. Things I got those. Gonna buy block and tackle so we can go fishing.
We can go fishing,
Yeah, because we're going to be on the water.
and we're gonna hunt for our food.
I mean, I am
Block and
fresh
tackle?
stuff. Yeah,
Although
like a
block
fishing.
and tackle
That's a
is not
fishing
really.
rod, isn't it?
No,
Mhm.
block and tackle and be fishing, but I get your
pulley.
point. You want to, yeah, but you
Ah.
want to buy something for fishing, but still,
Yeah.
it feels like an
A
interesting.
bucket. I'm going to buy a bucket for the
You
fish.
never know when you need a bucket.
Yeah. Gonna buy some chalk in case I need to write something down.
Yeah, my favorite would be fishing with fireball. I mean, imagine how many fish would just bubble up to the top.
And they're already cooked.
What about like lightning strike or some shit? What is it? Lightning? Is it not a spell? What the
Explosions
fuck?
Call
is
lightning.
the best.
Oh yeah, call lightning.
Climber's
Just-
kit in case you need to climb. It's not a tune
Why
of
are
the
you
spider
buying
stack
just
anymore.
random shit?
Because I can. We're taking 2 days anyway.
I like it.
I'm gonna
I'd
buy
like
some
to.
different outfits. You know, I'm gonna take my wife
Actually,
and child
yeah.
shopping to take their mind off of their missing daughter.
Yeah,
Buy new
Lawson's
clothes
gonna
for
spend
them.
the night
You know,
performing about the door knockers.
the
I'll
door
try. Fuck it. If we're doing random stuff, I'm
kickers,
trying to
sorry.
practice juggling.
is the door knockers like the porn parody name of our adventuring group?
Door kickers, sorry.
Door kickers? No, it's the name of your adventuring group.
Door knockers, though. He said door knockers.
I
Oh,
said
door
knockers
knockers.
first.
Fishing tackle, grappling hook because you always need a grappling hook.
Why don't you
I
have
will
this
practice-
stuff already?
That's a great question.
This is
I
like
will
the
pra-
first level crap I get.
This
I
is
will
like you
practice
going through like the
juggling.
list and just randomly choosing shit.
I am looking at the
Apparently.
list. Hourglass. Gonna buy that for cooking.
Buy like a spyglass. They're ridiculously expensive.
They are just ridiculously expensive. I don't know if I have one.
Can I sell my
I don't. Let me buy one.
adamantium plate?
Probably for half price.
For 40%.
Oof.
No, I'm good.
Oof. Be right
I'll
back.
keep it.
I'm
traveling really light. I've
If
got.
you want to get close to full, you have to wait a long time and have it sell in our shop.
Yeah, I've got. I am traveling so light. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 things, and that's it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're
buy 'em.
traveling way light compared to Austin.
Gonna buy a mirror.
I have 11 things, and then I have a bag full of random gems. God, if this gets stolen, it'll be a bad time for me. There's like all of my money in here.
Perfume
That's
for
why
my
you don't
wife.
keep the gems in one place or in a bag.
I'll put them in my shoes and just
One is
destroy my
a
feet.
couple of them are in my ears, on my eye. I'm just bedazzled.
I don't want to sparkle. I don't want to stand out more than I already do.
Oh, you don't know what it's like to not you just gotta sparkle all the time.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, anything else?
Iron
Can I
pot,
assume that you've got it all and we can move on?
portable RAM. Yes. Does so? I need a clarification on itinerary. We're going underwater, right?
Why?
So, my wife and child, are they coming with us, or
Why are you going underwater?
that's where the cave is?
No.
Huh?
It's in the mountains to the north. North of Iriabor.
All right.
That's right. That's where you had to expand the
Bubble.
bubble.
Yeah. I buy like 1,000 gold worth of just stuff, nice stuff. My wife and child.
Are we
Like-
bringing your children to a dragon?
No, I asked my wife I ask her if she wants to come with us, or if they
Poopy, is
want
that
to
him or me?
if they want to stay,
Oh, that's me.
if they want to
What's
stay,
going
and we
on?
come back for them.
What are you talking about, Juju?
He froze in mid sentence,
Oh,
so evidently I was dying. I didn't hear anything
Are
he
you
said.
asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking my wife in character.
I don't want to go. don't want to have
Good.
anything to do with your crazy adventures. They get us in enough trouble just you by yourself.
I don't
You
blame
need
her.
to Drag me down with you.
Feels less
Yeah,
like an
but
adventure,
it'd be
more like a
remiss if
list
you
of
did not.
chores at this point. But I see it. I see your point.
List of chores with the
But like,
dragon
let's just-
involved.
And didn't we just kill like a whole? Not in this conversation.
I give her 1,000 gold, just for any sundry she needs, and yeah, I say we'll be back soon, God's willing.
My
and then
God will be willing.
Thank you. I
You're welcome.
didn't ask. He kneels down to his child and says, "You keep taking good care of your mom, okay? We'll be back soon. We'll all be one big happy family again. Under blue
You got
skies,
it.
breathing clean air."
You got it, Papa.
Give him a big hug, and kiss my wife from the cheek, and I'm ready to go.
Let's hurry up and get this dragon thing dealt with so I can use my cool level spell.
Yeah, I hear you.
Fucking suck a child from hell into this plane. I'm so ready.
Your enthusiasm does you credit.
Don't say
Fuck
suck
yeah.
a child too loud, okay?
Yeah, it sounds a little weird. You might want to
Yeah,
like
Fine,
lay
I'll
out.
rephrase.
teleport a child. From
I
the-
do understand
ninth?
something about Catholic priests, but you're
what
not
plane
Catholic,
of
right?
hell?
What the fuck's a
where's
Catholic?
she?
Exactly. You don't want to know.
Ancient religion. I've heard of them, the great Catholics.
The great
don't
and
rec-
terrible Catholics.
I don't
Wielding that
recommend
terrible
it.
Bible.
His terrible Bible.
Uh,
Wielding his terrible Bible.
Where is she? She's in the abyss or the hells?
The great God Catholics with an X.
Is she in the abyss or the hells? Which
She's
one?
in the abyss.
She's in the abyss.
Ugh, the worst one. At least in the hells you can make cool deals.
Yeah,
I
know.
enjoyed making
Seems-
deals in the hells.
I cannot imagine what she's seeing. Oh, God.
Seems to be having a good time.
Yes, I messaged her and she said, shove off.
Teenagers
Did your-
often do before they know
Did
what's
your
going
parents
on.
agree with everything you did?
My parents brought me to the prime material plane from the nine hells.
Hey, you're just doing the same thing for your daughter then. It's pretty
Trying
funny.
to. I had to sacrifice a lot to get where I am, and for her to, it really
skippity up.
stings. It really
Yeah.
hurts.
Seems like it. Didn't you get your ass beat by her with magic gloves or something?
She sure did. She beat my ass and my wife's ass with her magic gloves. Gauntlets,
How did
actually.
you allow that? What
Magic
level were
ass-beating
you?
gloves.
I was level 5, and she had 20 strength, and I've 10, and haven't had 10.
Kick the shit out of you. I wish I was there to see that. Oh, by God, what I would give to see that happen.
Again, your priorities. I'm really glad they are not misplaced.
How many times have we seen Roger in a melee combat? There's a
Once.
reason for that.
I can think of one time.
Right. There's a reason for that.
All right, so
There was
the water
That-
trip.
that's
is
a good point.
uneventful. Hiking through the mountains, you hike past the ruined town where Kalis and Fleta once called home. You walk to Blessingdale, which is the town outside of the mountain that you are going on. Anything you'd like to do
Oh,
in town before you leave? You probably arrive there in we'll say the
So this
morning
is a
of the
different
fourth
town.
day. Different town than
Check this down for magic items.
no. This one's even smaller. This is a town.
I'm gonna buy more useless shit.
Let's buy the town.
Got any gems?
Buy some properties while we're at it, guys.
I don't want property here.
I mean, you never
All
know.
at an all-time low.
I mean, with how
There's a guy
powerful
that'll
we
sell
are
you the
now,
forest over here.
It's underwater right
there's,
now.
It's
but
there's
all
it's
a whole
alright.
beachfront
kingdom
property
down
now.
there we could take over.
Jesus H.
All we need to do is shed a little light.
The sheriff recognizes you, Lawston and Roger. It's the door
Uh-huh.
kickers. Where's your kicker? What happened to you? all?
Time, and
Yeah, about
in
6
space.
months of So that's about 6 months, and we lost a few along the way, barely scraping by.
He puts his
Surviving
hand on your
here.
shoulder. He's like, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. But you guys are still kicking, aren't you?
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
are.
I'm here now and I'm cooler. Just to be clear.
He
Okay.
kind of nods and looks your way. Who are you again?
Cool cleric. You haven't met me, I don't think.
That's a
Do
weird
cool
name.
stuff.
Cool cleric.
Yeah.
Cleric, I like
that's
that.
what-
It's cool. It's cool.
Yes, refer me only to that ever, even if these guys say otherwise.
Oh yeah, he's so cool.
Yeah,
He's the cool.
fuck yeah.
He's so cool. He's too cool for heals. That's what he is.
Yeah,
He
I don't
is
heal.
so cool.
I'll heal you
His
when you're
god
dead.
is blue.
I'll heal you when
Right.
you're
You
dead.
God, huh?
Mine
Yeah,
is
pretty
cool as
blue.
well. I know that I think about it.
Cool cleric the healer. You God,
Yeah.
all right.
Now,
Yeah.
not the healer. Don't call
That
him
is
that.
weirdly enthusiastic.
I know,
What are you
right?
guys doing back in town?
We're gonna go see a dragon.
Oh,
We don't
yeah,
rec-
you're going to the mountain. Last
Yeah.
time
Apparently.
you were here, you and the Pious Nadir,
right.
you guys fucked shit up. You guys, yeah, you took care of that mountain for us. You got that kitty thing out, right?
Rakshasa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing.
Cha-cha.
This guy's so
I don't
enthusiastic.
know
Hey,
what happened. What he said. I got dropped again.
Dragon took over. Give him a livestock every month or so, and he leaves us alone. It's a great deal. Great deal. None of those things running down the mountain trying to eat us.
Hey, Rich. Can I don't want to say can I do an insight check, but is there anything off
Can I
about
do
his
an
demeanor?
insight check?
No, not at all. This guy's exactly how you remember him.
All right, everything's good.
Just crazy.
Very overzealous. This man, fun
Seems
man.
nice enough. I don't think
Hey,
I've
you
met
guys
him
are
before, but it's
celebrities. Come to a
good to meet you, sir.
Stick.
There's
Look
like
at
50
us.
people here.
I signed some autographs.
We're like super high level like adventurers, guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
have 500 gold. There you go.
Just
I
get,
don't know.
All
I don't
right.
know what.
Thanks, cool cleric. That's a cool thing to do.
Yeah, I don't know what celebrities are supposed to do, but money's probably involved. Here you go. I feel societal pressure. Can we go now?
Wow.
that's funny.
Are we ready to go? Oh,
sure.
You
Sick.
wanted to stay
Sheriff
still
says, "All
before,
right,
and
but the inn's on us tonight.
Well, that's awful.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
thanks.
That's what I want to
You
hear.
need a place to
Okay.
stay.
Oh,
I
I'm
take some
deeply
of the,
comfortable with this.
The fresh caught fish from our trip, and I go into the kitchen to help cook because I like to cook.
Staying behind?
Spring- Are we staying tonight? Oh, that's okay. We can
It's
stay
the morning.
tonight. Oh, it's the morning. What the fuck? Oh,
Morning of the fourth day.
morning
So
of
we're
the
there.
fourth day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Town
Oh,
outside
so-
the mountain.
Yeah.
The
All right.
mountain's
Let's just go
probably
to the
a
mountain. We'll come-
2-hour hike.
Yeah.
We'll come back
sounds
here
good.
when we're done.
Yeah, make sure you got some brew on the on tap and some
No,
good
we
food
always got
ready
the
to
brew on
go.
tap. We're a bunch of lushes here, aren't we, boys?
Not much else to
Uh-oh.
do in the small town like this. That's why I love them so much.
Yeah. Oh, are we ready to go talk to the dragon now? I don't like it here.
I wish I could
My
play
rolls
Lost
aren't
Place is awesome.
sending to the Foundry chat.
Did you see that D&D Beyond made it so you could roll with advantage and disadvantage now?
It's pretty cool.
Pretty sick.
There we go.
Looks good now.
There we go. Thank you.
All
All right,
right.
so what are we doing? Hanging
To
out,
the
or-
mountain.
Oh, we're
The
going to the
dragon.
mountain.
No, we definitely don't want to. To the dragon.
All right, so about 50 yards outside of town, there's a little goblin sitting under a tree. And
Uh-oh.
when
Holy fuck,
he-
is that a goblin? I haven't
he,
seen one of
catches
those.
your
in-
eye,
You like
he,
squint.
jumps
You're
up.
like, what the?
Yeah.
He's like, door kickers, door kickers.
Huh?
He runs over to you.
How are you?
Door
Hello?
kickers. Door kickers? Door kickers.
Yeah.
Yes.
How can we help you?
No, I help you. I take you. You come with me.
Ah.
Don't worry.
Ah,
Let's go, little friend.
Okay.
I look at him and I ask him, "Did Quaylog send you?"
Well, Quaylog didn't send me, but yeah, I represent Quaylog.
Do I believe him?
Insight, yeah.
Really have no reason not to.
I was gonna say, yeah, you shouldn't have brought up the name. You should have just asked him where he was taking us.
We should have said, "Did your master who send you?"
Or who
Because
do you work for?
Because
Anyway,
the master
go,
with the
little
dragon.
man. What do you
Number
take? Let's go,
2.
little man.
He says, "I'm Hicks. Hicks, come on."
Hicks.
Go.
We go up
Let's
the
go,
mountain.
Hicks.
Cool cleric, as everyone refers to me.
Yeah,
So-
it's not important. Just
Let's
go ahead
kick
and lead
it.
on.
Let's keep a very close eye out for any impending danger. Like keep our eyes.
Yes.
How long have you had this job, Hicks?
Job? What? Huh? What are you talking about?
Is it a job for you?
No.
what do you do?
Well, I mean, yeah, I was told to do it this morning, early before the sun came up.
All right, man. You're hard to talk to. Let's go.
No light, huh? I don't remember Quaylog being averse to that.
No light. No light.
It's one goblin. I don't know why y'all are so sus.
Because
Well-
that's how I've survived this long. And I look back at
Huh.
Hicks and I say, "Why no light?"
I mean, technically,
Light,
we've
no
been
good. No
in
light.
this situation before, and it didn't work out so well.
Light bad. Light bad.
Why is
Oh,
light
this-
bad? He says, like exasperated.
Because I don't know. Why sun good? Why sun good?
I
It
look at
makes
him and
sense.
I want to know what
That's-
his worst fear is.
Pissing off his master.
Light, obviously.
Dying alone.
Dying alone. Well, he's in luck because if he fucks us over, he's dying with all of us surrounding him. Can I roll insight? I want to get a read on this guy.
I like the little man.
Again, there's nothing to him. Like there's
He's
nothing
genuine
beyond
anyways.
his current demeanor.
Sure. Secondary question. It's a common item. Could I have purchased dynamite from the city?
Jesus.
Dynamite?
Dynamite is
Player's
common?
Handbook?
Adventuring gear
Dynamite?
common. As an action, throw it 60 feet. DC 12 dexterity saving throw, 3d6 bludgeoning damage, and it increases the more
Nice.
sticks you buy.
Sure.
Damn,
3
how
to
much-
6. That's it.
How much is that?
It's £1. I'll look. I'll grab it. Don't worry.
Because I don't know if you guys realize Alchemist Fire sucks really bad. It's not a good item.
Well, it's useful in some what's it called?
It's definitely not worth 50 gold. I'd rather get a healing potion.
What the fuck? Oh god. Oh god, this trackpad. Trackpad, no. Okay, thank you. I follow Hicks, and I keep an eye on our surroundings. I want to make sure we
Yes.
don't get ambushed.
Yeah, that's my biggest concern.
Got my blind sight, got my true sight. I'm fucking on it. Okay, that's weird.
Where did you get dynamite? Because I'm not seeing it.
It pops up in common items in my list of items that I can add to my character. And if you search it, it appears under equipment. But there's no source. It's not a common one. It's just
I'll be right
here. I'll
back.
just display it in VTT.
So, guys, what do we?
Sombra.
How are we going to deal with
DMP.
this guy?
We don't. He's
No,
a fun
Hicks.
little good dude.
I mean, I assume we're
No.
going to follow him until we get to our destination.
No, I mean the dragon.
Oh.
We're going to say hello. We're going to ask for some help.
Quite
what if
straight.
he-
I mean,
What do they
we
get in
don't-
return?
It's a great question.
Yeah, we're gonna have to offer him something. What are we willing to offer him?
Firstborn child.
Gold?
I'm not gonna offer a firstborn child to him. Jesus.
Firstborn? My joke's on him. My firstborn
Yeah.
child's in the fucking abyss.
Yeah, we'll see how he fucking gets to that.
We shake hands and like a gate opens up to the abyss and sucks him in. Like, haha,
Oh,
got him, coach.
It might be easier to retrieve her that way, though. Then you just go kill him.
Yeah, maybe.
Or I just, fucking, we just pop out a bubble, do that, pop the sigil. Yeah, we'll just finish everything we need here, then we can go and pop out of the bubble, go to sigil, hang out in sigil. Oh, we should probably bring a family. Where would you?
Yeah,
Huh? Did your family do well in sigil?
they're city folk. It should be
All
fine.
right. Yeah, I just gotta get them money because sigil sucks ass. For anyone who want really rich adventurers.
So we figure this dynamite thing out?
No. You can set a price if you want.
It's just weird that they sell just dynamite at the store.
Well, they're like in the mountains, right? They could do mining.
Are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not a homebrew weapon?
No. This doesn't come up for homebrew searches. It's like in my inventory. Like I can add it as a common item. I displayed it in VTT, so you can read how it groks in the rules.
Fair enough.
Dynamite equipment stick.
Yeah.
Dynamite is thrown 50. Yeah,
It's
say
not going to be.
Dungeon Master's Guide for the sources.
This shit is sick.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, this isn't going to be very common at all.
Darn.
Especially because there are no firearms on this world.
Right. Yeah, because with dynamite comes firearms.
Well, there are some firearms. I could have learned how to use an automatic rifle.
Not on this world.
Not in this world. So no go on dynamite. Big
Yeah.
sad.
Why not just buy like a bunch of Molotov cocktails?
Even if
You
I
just said they suck. You should buy healing potions.
Not alchemist fire, Molotov cocktails.
That's
what's the
basically
fucking
same
difference?
thing.
That's an oil.
I don't know.
True.
An oil fire, and that's like
Not
worse.
quite. Yeah, that's more like filled with flammable oil, right?
Right.
I don't know how
So
much
when it hits
damage
the
would
ground,
just
it
like
explodes.
very flammable alcohol do.
Yeah.
They've got that oil
It's-
dripping all over your pack.
Because even if it's 1 damage, it's better than a fucking 50 gold at a fucking God, I hate alchemist fire.
It's
Just
a safe
what's
way
cool
to
about
carry
it-
Molotovs.
Right, because here's the thing, Landon. Technically, nobody tells you, but half the time when people are burned by a Molotov cocktail, it's because it exploded in their hand.
Why not just just get alcohol, throw fire on it after you hurl it at someone? That's just like 2 turns.
Because
Or
alcohol
just-
burns hella fast. You want oil.
Or just wait for the wizard to cast firebolt.
Great question.
I don't know.
Well,
I hate
that's
alchemist fire.
why we had things of flasks of oil that we'd throw at people while
how
they
much
were on
damage does
fire.
that do?
D4.
think
Buying insect repellent.
Isn't that as much?
I'm going to be environmentally conscientious here.
All right. We going? Come on. Why you guys look so
We're go-
scared?
We're
What do you
going.
wanna mean?
Let's do it. Let's go.
I'm not
Bye to
scared.
you.
I like this little man.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
like
he
you
won't
too.
betray us. Yeah.
Totally.
So he basically takes you up to the front door of the place.
Very good.
And there are 4 Durgar standing there.
Oh, hey.
Are you guys carrying any light at all?
Light.
No,
No.
it's funny. I was thinking of buying lanterns in the last village, but then I remembered I have true sight out to 120 feet, and that lets you see in the dark. So I'm good.
I don't. I have dark vision.
Anybody here
Tom
not have dark
has-
vision?
Tom has goggles
Som.
tonight, just like I do.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't need it. I just put them on so I have 120 feet instead of 60.
And Rando,
Spicy.
you have goggles of the night too?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Rich, I think the videos are frozen on the stream. But
What was that?
The
I think the
stream
videos are
keeps
frozen on
kicking
the
in and
stream.
out.
Oh, yeah.
And the videos are frozen. I guess I hear everyone though.
So no light.
You should
don't
probably
got
not be
any.
trying to monitor the stream.
All right.
Because that's more bandwidth going out.
Got it.
So we should not try and watch the stream.
No, only me.
Well,
we're on the
from
same
inside
Wi-Fi.
his network.
All right.
You guys can watch it. That's fine. But like, yeah, I've got you guys connecting to me, and I'm trying to push Twitch out. So the less
Got
coming
it.
and going, the better.
For sure, boss.
All right. So the Durgar nod. Two of them step aside.
What are Durgar?
Dark
Deep
dwarfs.
dwarfs.
Oh yes, Durgar.
Ooh.
Got it.
So,
And,
what does Whelm think about these people?
Actually, Whelm belongs to Dark Dwarfs in my campaign.
Oh,
Does Whelm speak?
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
Out loud.
The fuck?
does he speak right
That's
now?
so many things
not.
speaking.
He does not.
Okay, he doesn't have any reaction towards these dwarves.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
What do you think about these dwarves? Fuck me. Cladicardos? Cladicardios? Cladicardios.
Oh, we're all
Are they
staring
demon
at Miles
worshippers?
as he goes, Catechit, catechit, catechit.
I mean,
got
everyone
a
can be a
problem,
demon
so.
worshipper if they try hard enough.
And they're
Hmm.
sus.
All right.
As are you. Don't try too hard.
Okay.
So one of the Durgar kind of turns and motions over his shoulder for you to follow.
Yep.
And he leads you down
Keep-
hallways that the two of you find familiar. You see the room that you first met Fleta in. He takes you through the caves that you found the dead gnomes in. Slade Verazi Pinth. And then he takes you down to where the Rakshasa had the spirits of the dwarves captured and working for him. It's all a little bit different, though. It's all a little cleaner. It's a little more city-like in here. The upstairs is kind of like guard rooms. The Glitterhame, the caverns have been changed into kind of like places to live. There's a little like sections and little kind of lean-tos built down there. And then the forge is in full force, and the dwarves are making dwarf things.
That's delightful.
And then they lead you to basically a hole in the ground with a chain ladder.
so is there's commerce in this area?
And not commerce, but there are dwarves making things.
Okay, so asking these people for that.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay,
I'll head down the chain first.
You go first. I'm gonna be on my wing boots.
All right.
And I'm going to be...
yeah, and I can hover down, right, or levitate down. Is that
Correct.
possible?
magic carpet, baby. Who wants to come with me?
Who needs to ride the magic carpet? Who wants to go on a magic carpet ride?
I'm too big.
No, it can fit two creatures.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm not a carpet person.
Okay.
Wood floors.
I don't like flying.
Right. Well, okay. Have fun. See you down there.
All right.
All right. So it drops you into a cave that you find familiar. You
Yeah. I remember that island of gold point.
No more coins there now. Oh, wait. Is it still there?
Oh,
Why
yeah.
wouldn't there be coins there?
My goodness. I look at the treasure and think of how nice it would have been to have taken it at level 5.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
how
yes.
now it is basically meaningless to me. Set dressing and nothing more.
Before you or as you cross the second bridge, you hear Qualk's voice. Hello, adventurers.
Hello.
Hello. I
I'm
cast
only-
around with true sight. Do I see his illusory form?
No.
I call back and I say, "Hello, Quaylog. It's good to hear from you again. Might we speak in person?"
He says, "Come."
Very well. I drift downwards on my carpet.
This area where you are is the easiest place to talk to him
Okay.
without like intruding on his personal space.
Because he's quite large as a dragon, so his personal space is big.
I can only see 50 feet or 60 feet. Is that normal?
Oh, your dark side only goes out to 60 feet. Rogers and
okay.
mine should be out to 120.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Another reason why I need that bell.
Yep.
See if I can
The
wander
belt
down
Give me
the
dark side?
place a little bit there.
Why is my health
noticed
so
it-
low on the roll 20?
It doesn't move
I
your
don't know.
shadow until you adjust for me anyway. I move the icon and the shadow doesn't go until I adjust my altitude. And
Weird.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was testing. I wasn't trying to get up on them.
Clicked on plate because I thought, like, oh, like a plate to eat off of. And then
Oh, by the
suddenly
way,
I was
I-
over encumbered. And I'm like, what happened?
By the way, I dismissed my Quaddle because he served me well.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. You can summon him again.
Yeah, I'll do it later. I just didn't want him to die specifically because that'd be a dick move.
Not like telling him you're here to die, go die.
Yeah, but like, I believe in him. He didn't die, so like, did pretty well.
It would.
All right, so Qualak says, what is it that you require of me?
How much do you know of what's happened above?
I know a fair bit.
The flooding?
Oh, of course. It's been that way for weeks.
Right. And it
Months,
was,
right?
And there will be no signs of letting up.
It's the cause of the Lich King of Se04Ep. We're seeking
I see.
to revert what he's done, but he has become a lich, and so to take him out, we need to know how to destroy his phylactery. You being one of the few that collects knowledge around here of this area, and him, might you know anything?
I do not know anything of this specific lich's phylactery.
Oh, we're not asking
He-
about if you know about the
Is there-
phylactery. Do you have any ideas of how to destroy the phylactery?
I do not have that information.
Is there
Each
possibly
phylactery-
anything in your library?
About some lich's phylactery, I highly doubt it. Each phylactery is created uniquely and destroyed uniquely.
What question are we not asking?
Do you know anybody who may have knowledge of this?
If I were a lich and I had a phylactery that only I knew how to destroy, I would not tell anybody about it. So,
What? Out of character, you were saying that he had to use the forge to help
yes.
make, and then he destroyed the forge, or he
No,
just
he
killed
drained the
what's
power from the forge to power his
Drained the
spell.
power. Okay.
And that forge is probably the only thing that would destroy it, at least traditionally, right?
No. Maybe if it
No,
was forged there.
You know who might know? His old adventuring buddies, his former party.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, what Rich said is right. I mean, he's not going to let anybody know how his phylactery gets destroyed. So if the idea is we're going to come to this dragon, he's going to tell us, that's probably a little flawed. But
Yeah, I didn't understand that that was the reason why you came to see him.
Oh.
Was there?
We
Well,
don't remember
maybe
how we time traveled back in the mountain, do we?
hmm,
White Plume, no. So,
could we?
The reason Qualok came up was because you found that scroll in the scroll tube.
oh yes,
That's why I thought you were coming to see him.
ask about that.
Fuck it. Let's show him the scroll.
And offer he offers a very powerful wizard, which it looks like you have in employ, may be able to disenchant the phylactery long enough for it to be destroyed.
Well, that's always an option. We have some spells at our disposal that might be of use.
It would be very difficult and short-lived.
Yes.
We'd only get one shot.
Well, yes, we could disenchant it, but we'd have to still know how to destroy it from that point. However, that might be a little bit easier to look this up or to research it.
So to clarify, his phylactery, as we understand it, his phylactery is the scroll and scroll case, or his phylactery is the puzzle box?
No, the phylactery is the scroll in the scroll case is how we're going to get to his plane of existence, right?
No, the puzzle box leads to another world, and I think that's supposed to be the world he's on.
Okay, that's okay. Gotcha.
Scroll the code case, I have no clue about.
Oh,
But the
speaking
phylactery is
of,
separate. The phylactery is the scroll case. I don't know what the scroll is though.
Okay, sorry. Reset. We went to Doom Vault to find his phylactery, right?
yep,
Yes.
And I can't remember what was the result of that though. Didn't we find it?
we
Yes,
did.
we have the phylactery. It's the scroll case.
It's a scroll case. Gotcha. And the scroll inside though.
Is just nothing.
We don't know.
Piece of a book.
Piece of a book.
Actually, Dragon.
Quaylock.
Quaylock, do you know what he might have
Aha,
used to siphon the magic from the forge into his phylactery?
I do not understand the question. As the DM.
We have misunderstood
I'm
what
trying
he
to figure
did.
out. So he had
to
to
clarify,
suck the magic out of the forge. You're saying
To cast the ritual
that's
to
what-
flood the world.
to flood the world. Okay, not to create his phylactery.
Yeah, that was
No, that's unconnected.
Okay. Damn, because I was hoping maybe we could somehow siphon it back into the forge, but no.
That'd be nice, eh? Well, oh, speaking of other world, I did commit to having my familiar go there for a couple days, since he said that's how long it would take for it to fly down to the surface. Did my familiar
yeah.
find anything?
Yeah, a world. Trees and
Anything?
people.
What are the people like?
People.
They're just
Oh.
vibing, huh?
That might not be his place because I remember it saying something about it was barren or off the beaten path or something like that. I don't know.
Were there any traces of a Sararak there? Any hints he might have been there?
Not that your familiar would have picked up.
Okay.
Not like a Sararak footprints or graffiti
Big
on the wall or anything.
big
A
statue
Sararak
of
was
him.
Here.
No, but if you had like a personal world, like a throne world that is a lich you would conquer, there'd probably be a big statue of him somewhere. Was my thought.
If I had conquered a world, maybe.
There he is! Get him, guys! Well, shit. Okay, so...
Yeah, there's a large city.
Okay.
City's name, Bard's Gate.
Bard's Gate. Write that down. Write that down. Bard's Gate. Okay. Okay. So the dragon says we can use the scroll to disenchant the phylactery, and the phylactery is the scroll case, correct?
No.
All right. Lay it out for me straight, because everyone's talking at me like that's the gospel truth. What is
You
the
said a
phylactery?
high-level wizard
Yes.
can
B.
cast a spell.
Yes.
Cast a
Wish.
spell magic on on the phylactery to give you a chance to destroy it, not the scroll.
Gotcha.
Had nothing to do with the scroll.
So
I was unaware that you showed.
so
him
the scroll. We haven't showed him the scroll.
Okay.
Right,
But the scroll makes me think I should cast legend lore on the scroll itself.
Point of order.
Yes.
I did say I showed him the scroll.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, we're going that
Is
way
that-
anyways.
Is that bad?
No.
Oh, good.
I mean, probably not.
Because I was about to ask for inspiration for that.
Sure, we can ask him if he knows where the book that this page may have came from.
So Qualak recognizes the he says he recognizes the script and the magical language that it's written in. It was the script is from the Kalian Empire.
Oh. Kaylee. Is it the Ghoul Empire?
No.
Okay. Kalian.
This was the last large empire that ruled in this area. They fell about 6,000 years ago.
The temple upstairs.
Jesus,
with the cat,
6,000 years ago?
Old.
it was that part of it.
That's fucking old.
What?
The temple with the cats,
What temple with the cats?
where I got the
that.
bracelet. The
Oh no.
I think that's where we got the demon dust.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
In the lush area inside the mountain, or not inside the mountain, but around with snow around it, but it was the lush jungle, and there was a temple in the middle we went into.
That's not Perpestat.
Okay,
That is around where you are right now.
right. I
Yes.
thought maybe since it was so old that it might have been part of it.
Oh no.
Oh,
It was that was a smaller community, empire, nation, smaller nation. That lived in that jungle only. Where was I? The Kalian Empire. So they fell about 6,000 years ago, and that's when and after them came the current generation of humanoids. He says that a short time after they fell, humanoids began a new calendar of ages, of which we are in the 6th age, the year 92. Ages are 1,000 years long.
I thought we were in the year 69.
69, sorry. Yes, year
Thank you.
69. 92 Zobek, sorry.
I feel like I remember we came back to this campaign after playing Zobek for a while, and Zobek used years and dates, and this campaign didn't really. And I was taking notes, and I was like, "Oh, what year is it?" And you're like, "I don't know, there isn't one." And I'm like, "Year 69." Canon. That's canon now.
well, it's down at the bottom. Wednesday, the 45th fall, 69 AD,
So this is
7 o'clock.
this is all dandy, this history, which is very interesting, but why do you think he would have included this page from all of the things
So
he
this-
could have
this
put into
page
his scroll cage?
is from the Codex in Kabulum. Oh, man, I didn't practice that good enough. In Kabulum.
Codex Incabolum. Codex Incabolum. It's a page from the Codex.
In Kabulum.
Incabolum is one word, I think, right?
In Kabul, Constantinople.
Incambul, Constantinople. Incambul. No?
So this book was written during the early years of the Kalian Empire and has passed through many hands. It was present during the raising of Calm.
So the burning of a city.
Yes.
Okay.
This was when the demon the portal to Carcerai was unknown. He says, so the demon, the portal was first owned by the devils. The devils discovered it in Carcerai, and they built a tower on top of it to protect it. The tower was called Rylak.
Okay. That's interesting.
The demons, or the elves of the Kalian Empire came and destroyed the tower, flushed out the demons, and this was during a time when the demons and the devils were warring over the portal. So the elves saw their chance and got in there, crushed the tower, and then set up a city nearby.
You know,
Vanguard.
To them, exactly. And they moved the seat of their government to that place.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to them, the demons won control of the portal, and they started spreading out a dungeon complex underneath the ground. Eventually, the demons came and razed the city, the capital, and the nation. But the demons were all destroyed because of the Codex.
This Codex, where this page came from.
Correct. The book that
destroyed an army of demons.
Yes.
Get the biscuit.
How would a book destroy an entire army of demons? I wonder. Is that known?
It is a magical book.
Pretty good book.
Is an artifact, right? It's a pretty good book. 4 stars.
Pretty good book. 4.5, 5,000 reviews.
So the book is it is a way of keeping the fiends from our plane.
Which would be a very useful book.
Correct.
In this plane.
It's not known what happened to the book. But once the first age of humanoids came about, the city of Neverwinter was built upon the location of the old city of Calm atop the dungeon complex of Rylak.
Which is why the Beholder now.
And ages had passed until a demon was seen again. The next time a demon was seen was in the 4th Age, around 960. They started springing up again. And this started a wave of adventuring parties. The most famous of which would be the Unbreakable Banishers, who was headed by Asher Hollowblossom.
Ah, and there it comes.
Mm-hmm.
Full circle.
Asher and his party were responsible for the cleansing of Rylak, the 3rd cleansing of Rylak. He took over as king after revealing most of the ruling court to be infested with demons.
Jesus Christ.
And then he somehow made a pact to raise the bubble, and interest of the portal on the other side, interest of the portal waned because there was no way through anymore.
I see.
Okay.
Well.
Okay, so.
Well, Mr.
That's
Quaylog.
Amazing.
Sorry about the information, Don.
No, thank you. I don't know if you know this, but Asher Hollowblossom is and possibly was a lich. In fact, he was.
I had picked that up from the conversation.
Why then would a Lich King, slay a bunch of demons and, do
Back
do
then,
good?
they were the good guys. Him and Albert and Asshat.
Kalis.
I look
Staff.
down at my reflection in the water, at my one glowing Yugoloth eye, and I say to kind of half to myself, like, what happened to him?
You can take inspiration for that if you don't have it.
Hell yeah.
So let me back up, Tristan. This hero, I don't remember the name that was just named off. He was actually a lich.
He became the Lich King.
He became the Lich
Hollow
King.
Blossom is Se04Ep.
And we know this because of legend.
Yeah, well, okay. So when we started out, we were following the path of the